generous to give me the microphone live, because I wish this meeting had not been live streamed, because we are politicians wanting Peter Obi to win the election, and we should be able to tell ourselves truths that we don't want the competition to hear. And I will tell you the truth, because who told me to speak? I'm in APC. I'm a member of the board of trustees of APC, but I'm doing the Peter Obi dirty movement. And APC has not.
Did you hear him? He said he is a member of APC board of trustee. He is a member of APC board of trustee, and he is not scared. I mean, these are the type of people we need in the Nigeria of today. These are the calibers of men and women of character that we desire in the political space of Nigeria. The calibers of men who will come out and speak the truth the way it is. This man, I am sure, is not saying what he's saying now just for himself alone, but he's saying he is being honest because he wants a better future, not for himself, but for his children and for his children's children. We need to create an atmosphere, an enabling atmosphere where our children can participate in politics actively without any restriction. Imagine APC and PDP tagging nomination form for presidential nomination form for 100 million. Who among the working class in Nigeria can afford that money? It is corruption. It is ridiculous. And this is why I am very happy to see a man like this man now, who is a member of the board of trustee of APC, rooting for Peter Obi. He is not rooting for Peter Obi for any other reason, but he is rooting for a man whom he has found competent and capable to move Nigeria forward at this inflation time. I want you to see this video, and then you can make the judgment by yourself. But don't forget, we desire a country where everybody can move from eastward, north, and south freely without restriction. God bless you.
Sacked me yet. I don't know what they are waiting for. I wish they had. I'm amused about Labour Party because there are people full of grammar. Turanchi, Dogon Turanchi, Labour Party. We want to win this election, and we must win this election. You know, there are times in the life of a society when you can see God has decreed change. It is not man, it's God that has decreed change. For a number of years, we have been grumbling. Nigeria needs change. And then the same people retain the system and it doesn't change. And on and on and on. I'm excited to be here because you said Northeast. Let me tell you something very funny you probably didn't notice. When Buhari first came into power in 2015, it was a northeastern state, northeastern region government. It was our government. So when you look at what is happening to the Northeast today, you wonder what happened. I'll tell you why. The Senate president was from the Northeast, Yobe. The secretary to the government of the Federation was from Northeast, Adamawa. The national security advisor to the president was from Northeast, Borno. The chief of army staff was from Northeast, Borno. The chief of staff to the president was from Northeast, Borno. The chief of air staff was from Northeast, Bauchi. Apart from other big positions in the government, minister of the FCT, big ministries like that, and so on and so forth. So what happened? What happened that we are where we are looking like all of us are just recovering from HIV? Miserable, lean. It's all about your role in the government. If you eventually find yourself there, what do you do to contribute to good governance that you can today be proud of? Last time I was in Adamawa, I went to my village. I think about 1 year ago. I said, I'm not going to my village anymore. because the roads are terrible. I remember in our time, we insisted, Numan Cham, Numan Jalingo, Yola, through Fufore, there's another village there, Fufore, Yola, Mubi, Mararaba Mubi, to Bama. All these were awarded. But as we speak, after I left, the only money the contractors have got so far are the mobilization. So the jobs are abandoned. So I like to tell us that it's not just enough for us as notice to contribute to a government coming into power. We must be sure we can hold them accountable to what they say they will do for us. One other thing I'd like to alert us to, it's a good thing to have a very good combination of president and vice president with good programs on paper. If they don't win election, it's just, for lack of what is bullshit. When I was resisting joining politics, one of my friends, Timi Presilva, I'll call his name, he told me, say, Ogabidi, you can design the best road from Abuja to Lagos, but for as long as you don't have the political power to build that road, it remains a road on paper. We might have the best candidates, they talk good English, but if we do not win this election, it's nonsense.
Did you hear that? This is one of the very few Nigerians who is still, speaking out publicly for the greater interest of a larger Nigeria, not a chunk of Nigeria. This man here, I respect him so much. He is a man to be talked about because he has publicly stated what it means to hold government accountable. He has made it very clear that it is not enough to be in power. It is not enough to tell people with sweet words, sweet languages what you're going to do. That as an electorate and also a party member, it is more important to hold this this political party accountable for not fulfilling all the promises they have made, not only for the party members, but for Nigerians at large. I really enjoy other goodwill and other good thinking Nigerians to say that this man is what commended. He has spoken very brilliantly, very intelligently, and I want to say that I am joining my voice to his voice and that of so many other Nigerians who are craving for a good governance, who are craving for a functional governance, that God, in His infinite mercy, will, this time, convince a lot of hardened Nigerians to understand that we need a leader and not a dictator. God bless you and see you soon.